Are you a lesbian? Big Ed is so wrong for how he treated Liz that fans don't want him back in 90 Day Fiance. Big Ed's toxic behavior towards Liz on 90 Day Fiance sparks fan backlash, leading to a petition for his removal. Fans demand change. Although the San Diego-based reality star, Big Ed Brown, had the potential to dominate the 90 Day Fiance franchise with his controversial and immature attitude, he eventually turned into reality TV's biggest red flag wrapped in mayonnaise and ego. From creeping out Rose with his romantic gifts to gaslighting Liz with 12 messy breakups and casually questioning her sexuality, Ed has been consistently awful. And guess what? Now fans are waving the red flag back at him. The 90 Day Fiancé universe has seen enough of his nonsense, and viewers believe that it's time for TLC to ghost him just like his exes did. From desperately signing petitions to expressing their rage online, fans of the reality TV show have begun rallying against Big Ed. Fans want Big Ed off of 90 Day Fiancé after how he treated Liz. At this point, watching Big Ed repeatedly return to the 90 Day Fiancé is like watching the same bad episode on repeat, except every time, it somehow gets worse. His relationship with Liz Woods, who honestly deserves a reality show of her own, maybe called Surviving Ed, has been nothing but chaos. We're talking 12 breakups, a cancelled engagement, and a whole lot of gaslighting. He even had the audacity to ask her if she was a lesbian just because she was hanging out with friends, and he had a hunch, call it insecurity, that she got physical with one of her female friends, via YouTube. That's a walking red flag right there. Ed spoke. Despite his being unsupportive towards her professional aspirations, implying she should lose weight, and sorta making her quit her social life, Big Ed still had the nerve to question her loyalty towards him. Well, TLC might love drama, but fans are no longer wishing to spoil their mood over Ed's toxicity. After watching Liz try to hold things together while Ed played the victim, as usual, viewers started calling him out big time. From online rage to signing petitions on change.org, that's been gaining steam since 2020, fans really said no to Big Ed. While people initially enjoyed his controversial attitude, now they've realized that it's no longer entertaining. Big Ed's list of questionable and red flag behavior towards Rose. Hold on, because Big Ed's toxicity wasn't just limited to Liz Woods or the new spin-off, 90 Day, The Single Life. Previously, when he joined the OG show 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days in Season 4, and started dating the sweet Filipina single mom, Rosemary Vega, Ed was equally toxic towards her, if not more. From the very beginning, Ed was weirdly controlling and wildly inappropriate. Remember when he sent Rose all those inappropriate gifts, even before meeting her in person? Not just that, after traveling to the Philippines to meet her, he thought Rose was trying to rob him at the local market. Later he even asked her to take an STD test while refusing to take one himself. And who could forget the infamous mayonnaise hair mask scene? The man rubbed mayo into his hair, smelling like a sandwich, and had the guts to hand a mouthwash to Rose, because apparently her breath wasn't pretty. Also, remember how he kept his vasectomy a secret, while clearly being aware of Rose's desire to be a mom. That's not just dishonest, that's manipulative 101. Anyway, after his first appearance, people thought that Big Ed was probably just awkward and might grow up with further seasons. But nope, after his toxicity towards Rose, the reality TV star channeled the same red flag behavior toward his next girlfriend Liz Woods. In fact, he leveled up on his fragile ego and insinuated Liz of being a lesbian. Quite naturally, fans are now losing their minds and hoping for the 90 Day Fiancé franchise to get rid of Big Ed. Once and for all. 90 Day Diaries, Big Ed returns to dating pool after his split from Liz. 90 Day Diaries Season 6 has been full of memorable and fan-favorite couples and singles from past 90 Day Fiancé franchises as they film themselves and share updates on their lives. Viewers have seen Colt Johnson reconnect with his mother, Debbie, Annie and David Toborowski announce they're expecting their first child, and Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh take a big step by moving in with his parents. Each episode of Season 6 has revealed major life updates for these reality TV stars. In episode 11, viewers caught up with one of the franchise's most talked about personalities, Big Ed Brown. Returning to the TLC series with a new outlook on life and a renewed sense of faith, Big Ed is now making an effort to date women closer to his own age, hoping that this change will lead to a lasting relationship. 90 Day Diaries Season 6, Big Ed prays for a woman in his life. Ed Brown, better known as Big Ed, is back on reality TV with an update on his life following his split from his ex-fiancée Liz Woods. In 90 Day Diaries Season 6, Episode 11, Ed is seen praying that God will find him the perfect woman in his life after a messy split from Liz in 2023. The couple had a tumultuous relationship that saw them breaking up 15 times. Ed shares that he is now heavily focused on his Christian faith, and he's seen praying by his bedside. "We went to Mass every Sunday, but I stopped going to church. I stopped talking to God. I thought he was mad at me because he wouldn't give me what I wanted, which was a wife. And after a really long year, which included a really hard breakup, I wanted to give back to my faith," he shares. Ed, who lives in Arkansas, had his mom come visit. She learns about his spontaneous engagement to a woman he met less than 24 hours before he popped the question. The moment was caught on camera and went viral. "And I told her that I know I've only known you for 24 hours, but I want to spend the rest of my life with you," he shares. In a video captured that night, Ed gets down on one knee and asks the woman he barely knew to marry him. She appeared to say yes as he placed a paper clip on her finger. Ed and the woman are not together, but his mother is concerned about how her son will jump into a relationship quickly just to have someone in his life. "I think he feels lonely. He feels he has a void there that he needs to fill." She advises Ed to have a little more patience. But, knowing his past, will he learn his lesson this time around? Big Ed gets set up on a blind date with a woman closer to his age. Big Ed, now 59 years old, has a few female friends over who suggest he consider dating someone closer to his age. His past relationships with significantly younger women, like Vega and Liz Woods, haven't worked out well, and his track record reflects that. The women tell Big Ed that they want to set up a blind date with a woman named Christine. However, he was very hesitant to date someone older and wasn't sure if she'd be his type. Still, he goes forward with the blind date because what else does he have to lose? "She's definitely much older than the women that I've dated recently, so it's going to take some getting used to, I think. But she's cute and my dogs love her, too," he shares. Christine and a friend go over to Big Ed's house, and he is impressed with her looks. They discuss their past relationships and their much older children. "She's cute," Ed shares to the camera, adding, "but I'm no sure if she's my type yet. I'm remaining open for tonight." Ed rents a limo and their blind date is at a haunted house out of all places. He has a reason for choosing a haunted house. He thinks that Christine would get scared and end up in my arms. The haunted house adventure ended up being a success and the two decided to go on a second date. "I thought Ed was very nice and very sweet. Unusual to go to a haunted house, but we had a great time. I like Ed enough that I would definitely talk to him and see where it goes," she shares. Ed agrees that his friends were right about him dating someone closer to his age. Hopefully these two can make it work. Liz Woods documents her new life with Jayson Zuniga. Interestingly, in the following episode of 90 Day Diaries Season 6, Big Ed's former fiancée, Liz Woods, gives fans an update on her life. In a special crossover episode, we see Liz meeting up with 90 Day Fiancé stars Tyree Mollett and Kim Meezes in San Diego. They ask Liz about her current relationship with Jayson Zuniga and she drops a bombshell that she may have to move because of Jayson's military career. However, Liz tells the cameras that she is scared of moving because she uprooted her life to move with Big Ed in Arkansas and that ended in disaster. "This is the happiest I've been in years and I don't even know if it's going to work out anymore," she expressed. Jayson later tells her that he was given 3 options: Spain, Japan, or Seattle. Moving to Seattle makes the most sense because that would keep them in the US. On top of that, Liz needs to think about her daughter, Riley, and if she would approve of the move. After speaking to her daughter, she made a major life change to be with Jayson. At the end of the episode, we see Liz moving in with him and tells Kim and Tyree in a video call that she's happy with the decision. However, after the episode aired, Liz took to Instagram to announce that she and Jayson had split in December 2024, and she had since moved. In a lengthy post, she wrote, "Via in touch. I've received 2 main questions and I can finally address them. 90 Day Diaries has finally aired. First. Yes, I am living my best dating life. However, I am taking this time to truly work on myself," she began. Liz also confirmed that she had stomach cancer. "It's been a long, exhausting year. I'm extremely tired all the time, but I have never been more focused on my health," she explained. "I make sure to surround myself with healthy friendships. I'm so focused on my daughter and what's best for us." Liz ended her post by thanking a few 90 Day Fiancé stars like Tyree and Kim who have been there for her during her breakup and cancer diagnosis. 90 Day Fiancé's Big Ed reveals new relationship while mourning his Liz Woods breakup. Ed is dating someone new after breaking up with Liz Woods, revealing his new girlfriend is not interested in his fame. Big Ed has a rule to only date women with a 3 in front of their age, hoping to find Mrs. Right. Liz Woods learned Big Ed cancelled their wedding through a text from their officiant, leaving her devastated. Since 90 Day Fiancé premiered in 2014, fans have been surprised many times. For example, fans didn't expect Chantel Everett and Pedro Ximénez's divorce, and they were surprised to learn Russ and Paula Mayfield almost didn't join the show's cast. On the other hand, even though some toxic 90 Day Fiancé couples stay together, nothing is surprising about Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods breaking up again. However, considering how often the couple have split up and reconciled, it was surprising when Big Ed revealed he had a new girlfriend. This article will reveal what Big Ed said about breaking up with Liz Woods and dating someone new. Then the article will look at the heartless way that Woods learned their marriage had been called off. 90 Day Fiancé's Big Ed is dating someone new amid his breakup from Liz Woods. After Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods' relationship had been tumultuous for a long time, the couple got into a fight ostensibly over taco pasta. Since Big Ed made taco pasta that was too spicy for Woods' daughter, that spawned a fight between the couple that led to their split. In May 2024, Big Ed appeared on Page 6 Virtual Reality podcast to discuss his and Woods' latest breakup. During the resulting conversation, Big Ed revealed he was dating someone new. Big Ed also revealed that his new girlfriend is someone he shared a tight bond with. "She's a really good friend and we have very intimate conversations. She'll tear up and I'll tear up." Of course, when someone famous starts dating someone new, observers are always going to have questions. After all, there is no doubt that there are a lot of people who'd love to date someone famous for attention, even if they don't actually like the person. During Big Ed Brown's appearance on Page 6 Virtual Reality podcast, he claimed many people would love to date him. However, Big Ed explained that finding a good partner is difficult. "I have a lot of people that pursue me that want that, and that honestly is the hardest part for me to be able to meet somebody." However, according to what Big Ed said during the podcast appearance, the new woman in his life isn't interested in his fame. "And she wants nothing to do with my fame or whatever. She's not any of that." In general, Big Ed didn't reveal very much about who the new woman in his life was. However, the 90 Day Fiancé star did reveal how old his new girlfriend was, as he explained that he had a rule about who he would date in the future. The new rule is, "I can't date anyone without a 3 in front of it. So this one, she's 38 and she's a 4-alarm fire. Maybe I'll meet not Mrs. Right now, but Mrs. Right. That's my dream." Even though Big Ed has moved on to a new relationship, that doesn't mean his relationship with Liz Woods' ending was easy for him. In fact, Big Ed told the hosts of Page 6 Virtual Reality podcast how he coped after his breakups with Woods. As Big Ed explained, he dealt with his breakups with Woods by ridding himself of anything that would remind him of her. "After every single breakup I would go through, and anything that I had of Liz, photographs, I would erase because I didn't want anything to remind me of her. However, there is one artifact from his relationship with Woods that Big Ed pledged to keep. As he explained, he didn't intend to cover up or remove the blue rose he had tattooed on him, which matched one that Woods got. What have been Big Ed Brown's craziest moments, according Showbiz Cheat Sheet? 90 Day Fiancé star and Big Ed's ex Rose Vega launches OnlyFans. 90 Day Fiancé star Rose Vega surprised fans on Tuesday, May 13, when she announced she is launching an OnlyFans, 5 years after viewers first got to know her through her romance with Big Ed Brown. Something new has been blooming behind the scenes, she wrote on an Instagram post alongside a photo of her in a red cutout bikini. I'm finally ready to share a side of me that's never made it to TV or IG, no scripts, no filters, just real After Dark Rose. She added, if you're curious enough to explore, drop the word RoseVip in the comments and wait for a private surprise to slide into your inbox. Let's keep this between us for now, can't wait to see who's brave enough to peek first. Rose first appeared on the TLC reality series in 2020 on season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. The show followed her first meeting with Big Ed, who flew to her home in the Philippines after connecting with her online. The pair went through many ups and downs and ultimately separated at the end of the season due to differing views on having children. The former couple reunited on 90 Day Bears All in 2021, revealing they were on good terms despite the breakup. I'm happy that you're happy and I don't regret meeting you at all. You changed my life for the better, Ed told Rose. Speaking to TMZ, Rose said she is starting an OnlyFans after falling on hard times. She revealed she was scammed by a family member and forced to sell property while her vape shop in Manila was closed down due to new nationwide vaping regulations. As for the content of her OnlyFans, Rose told the outlet her subscribers can expect travel vlogs, weekly photo sets, non-explicit boudoir videos, personalized voice messages, and never-seen spicy content. She also said she plans to personally respond to subscribers with interactive chats. I've grown so much since my days on television. I'm finally comfortable owning my sensuality, my body, and my voice, she stated. OnlyFans gives me the freedom to connect with supporters one-on-one, on my own terms. 90 Day Fiancé's Liz Woods lashes out at Big Ed as she confirms current relationship status. Liz Woods is flaunting her new boyfriend on Instagram, despite Big Ed insisting that they are still together. She celebrated his birthday and posted photos of them together, showing their affection for each other. Liz has confirmed that she is no longer with Big Ed and is in a relationship with her new boyfriend, Jayson. She shared intimate photos of them together and expressed her love for him through song lyrics. Liz responded to a fan asking about her relationship with Big Ed with a snarky comment, suggesting that he might be delusional. She has moved on from their toxic relationship and is focusing on her new romance. 90 Day, the single life star Liz Woods wants the world to know her relationship status while she slams Big Ed Brown's latest claims. Liz from San Diego was introduced as Big Ed's girlfriend in 90 Day Fiancé Season 1. Liz was initially hesitant to date Big Ed but eventually gave in to his demands and started a toxic relationship. Big Ed and Liz broke up almost 14 times until their last appearance together on 90 Day, The Last Resort. Big Ed and Liz decided to move to Arkansas and get married. However, it appears their marriage ended in divorce or didn't happen at all. Liz has been showing off her new boyfriend on Instagram openly, despite Big Ed insisting he is still together with her. Liz celebrated the birthday of her mystery man, who has been identified as Jayson by online sleuths. Liz shared a series of Instagram stories to wish her BB a happy birthday. One photo showed her clinking glasses with her boyfriend. A different photo posted by Liz showed her man with his hands wrapped around her waist, and she added the caption, I hope his mom knows that her son is taking good care of someone's daughter. I hope his mom knows that her son is taking good care of someone's daughter. Liz Woods and new boyfriend's relationship explained. Liz has been dating Jayson since November 2023. Liz shared another picture featuring the man's back as Liz had her hands around his neck. She gave him a kiss in the picture and described her feelings by adding the song Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur to the story. Liz wanted Jayson to know, "I'm so in love with you and I hope you know," through the romantic song's lyrics. Meanwhile, Liz seemed to have responded to a fan comment on Instagram asking her about her relationship with Big Ed with a snarky reply. The fan asked Liz, "Why does Ed still keep saying you guys are together?" The fan asked Liz, "Why does Ed still keep saying you guys are together?" Liz told them, "Must be something in his wine." According to People, Liz told them, "Must be something in his wine," and added a shrugging emoji. Liz has officially confirmed that she's with a new man. Big Ed's birthday isn't until April. Liz and Big Ed had moved into a new house in Arkansas together before their wedding. Liz was supposed to marry the former photographer in August 2023. A leaked wedding website had revealed that the bohemian-themed wedding was to take place at Holland Barn venue in Bentonville. However, no photos of the ceremony ever surfaced online. By November 2023, Liz had begun slyly posting about her mystery man on Instagram. Liz went on dates with him in San Diego while Big Ed was working on his real estate career in Arkansas. Liz seems to have returned to her home city after her split. She is slated to appear in the ongoing season of 90 Day Diaries next with Big Ed. The 90 Day, the single-life celebrity told her followers that a lot has happened since the last resort in a cryptic Instagram story while promoting the spin-off in December 2023.